Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, DP. I'm Michael Nuno.
I'm Sophia Pixley.
Today is January 23rd and will be our last show of the week due to tomorrow being the last day of the semester and a minimum day.
In today's show, we'll see a video from Mr. Woodard talking about students' rights and campus safety.
We'll be hearing more information about the next term schedule from Scotty G.
We'll take a look at another e-bike video in honor of E-Bike Awareness Week.
And more.
So let's get right into it.
This is DP News.
And it
starts now. Tomorrow is the last day of the semester, so we'll be following the half-day schedule shown on screen now. Feel free to pause the video to take a quick photo.
Santa Barbara Teen Star is a local singing competition happening on Sunday, February 2nd at 7 p.m. If you'd like to buy tickets, scan the QR code on screen now. We have 3 very talented DP students competing as finalists. Come support senior Aislinn Wilson and sophomores Noelle Hadsel and Tyler McCutcheon.
As you may know, tomorrow is the last day of the semester, which means your classes will change. So here's Scotty G to let you know more about the changes.
Good morning, students. This is Scotty G reporting from counseling today. I'm reporting about term 3 and 4. Right now in your period 2 classes, you should be receiving your schedule for term 3 and term 4. That will tell you where you're going to be going and what's going to be going on. Please pay attention to the periods, the teachers, and the room numbers. For those of you who have a teacher's aide, if you see the teacher that you're doing the teacher aide for, then you're all set. If you see Susie Stone on that list or you see an administrator listed, then that means that we do not know who you are being a TA or an academic mentor for. If you have office aide, then you want to make sure that your paperwork is in place. It will always say Miss Sanford on that. So you may want to check in at the counseling desk to make sure that they know who you're going to be an office aide for. If it says see counselor, that means you need to figure out what you're doing that period. If you think that you have a dismissal, then you need to go and pick up a dismissal slip from the counseling office. On Monday, we are only going to be seeing students that have no schedule whatsoever. Now is your time to fix any major mistakes that you have in your schedule. If you're trying to make changes, then petitions will be available only from your counselor starting on Tuesday. So you'll need to wait until Tuesday to pick up a petition. The petitions will be due no later than the 31st. The terms are really fast, and so we need to be making changes as quickly as possible. Again, you have access to your schedule on aries.net. Feel free to look and see where things are going and where you're supposed to be going. And if you see a mistake, please email your counselor as soon as possible. Also, please pay attention to your period 9 seminar. Those have been changed and updated for terms 3 and term 4. The enrichments and things like that will be starting a little bit later. There will be no changes of seminar next week. What you'll be doing is attending seminar, and then you will be filling out a form with a preference of where you'd like to go. Hopefully this all makes sense. Please read through all the information. Again, if you have real problems, my best suggestion would be to email your counselor with your issues or concerns. Thank you guys and have a great day.
Attention sophomores, if you are interested in the full IB diploma, the application is now open. Scan the QR code on screen now to complete the application by February 1st, 2025. Please reach out to Mr. Moran or Mrs. Bucher if you have any questions.
This Saturday is yet another beautified DP, which will be held from 9 to 11 a.m. Make sure to show up to help keep our school clean and get some easy community service hours. Now let me pass it over to Carlo to give us today's sports recap.
Good morning, DP, and unfortunately it's not Friday yet, but that's okay because it's right around the corner anyway. But enough of all that chatter, let's get into your sports recap. Right before we get started, last night's games for boys basketball and girls water polo were canceled, but they will both be rescheduled. But now, let's kick it off with boys wrestling taking the dub against San Marcos with a score of 52-22. DP won 10 out of the 14 matches, with one of SM's win being a weight class forfeit. Next, girls wrestling also took on San Marcos and came away with the win 42-0 in a sweeping fashion. We caught up with girls wrestler Leslie De La Rosa on her match to help the team seal the 42-0 win.
I think that experience benefits us by like preparing us for the next matches we ever gonna have, and also to like build that mentality to just leave what we've been practicing on the mat.
Good job, girls, and thank you, Leslie. DP has officially made the honor roll. This year, 1,430 schools in California made the honor roll. This is approximately 17% of all eligible schools in the state. Congrats to all of us. The honor roll list recognizes top public schools, school districts, and charter schools in California that have outperformed their peers in closing achievement gaps. A message was recently sent out by Mr. Woodard on Parent Square and Student Square regarding students' rights. Here is Mr. Woodard now.
Good morning, Chargers, and happy end of term 2. I'm on DP News today because I know that some of us on campus have been feeling anxious, nervous, and concerned about changes that have happened at the federal level in terms of immigration enforcement. I wanted to reiterate to all very clearly that DPHS is a safe space for all students, regardless of their political affiliation, race, culture, immigration status, sexual orientation. All our students here are valued and respected, and DP is a safe space. The district sent out information about how that works, in that we keep our schools safe and protected from people coming onto campus to enforce immigration. That does not happen in California. And if you are feeling anxious or nervous about these things for yourself or your family, we want you to know that we are here to help and support. I would recommend talking with your trusted adult on campus, or seeing Gloria Rodriguez, our family liaison, or your counselor, who can assist and explain resources and other information that can help you feel very comfortable being here at DP. In addition, I just sent out via Student Square the information that your parents received, that the district had sent out about knowing your rights, and all the resources and information that will help clarify and avoid rumors and other information that is making people feel anxious. So please read that Student Square. It goes over all the information and our district policies here to make sure that you and your friends and family are feeling that, again, DP can continue being a safe space for all.
Thank you, Mr. Woodard. Let's jump right into our sports playing today. Girls soccer takes on Buena away at 5 p.m. Boys soccer also takes on Buena, but at home at 5:15. And at 7 p.m., girls basketball takes on Rio Mesa away. So make sure to show up and be loud DP to support all these sports. But now I'll close it out by sending it to my friend Michael Nuno at the desk.
Thank you, Carlo. Now let's look at a video that will continue to help spread awareness on e-bike safety.
Yeah, we're seeing a rise in e-bike safety. It's been a continuous rise for a few years now, probably due to the accessibility of the e-bikes. They're a little bit cheaper than they used to be. You have only one brain that cannot be replaced. For example, you can get a heart, transplant, you can get a lung transplant, you can get a kidney transplant. You cannot get a brain transplant. So once you injure your brain, some people get better and some people don't, depending on the severity. And so I want to highlight that your brain is soft like Jell-O, and like Jell-O or tofu, and your skull is very thin. It's about 1/8 of an inch thick. So if you've ever broken a bone, like a leg bone or your ankle bone, those bones are thicker than your skull. So your brain is actually very vulnerable. And when you wear a helmet and you wear it properly, then you're gonna add all of this cushion to your skull and your brain to help protect it.
Well, that's all for today, DP. Stay safe e-biking even after this week.
Make sure to check out our Instagram at DPNews805.
And thanks
for watching.